This is my poem for my father. Don't worry, he's not here. This film has not yet been rated. 1. I'm playing at the drive-in theater indefinitely. I'm a partially animated action thriller rock opera. You are played by Sam Neill, and I keep asking about velociraptors. It might come in handy later in the film. So the critics think it's an extended cameo. It might just be. 2. I'm underwater, pushing up on the bottom of an inflatable raft, and every push upward sends me downward. I can't hold my breath forever, so I grow a set of gills. I'm working on forcing a dorsal fin out of my spine. 3. I've heard you can see me from the highway if you're driving home just after dark. I know you're not looking, but maybe you can tune the radio to catch a song, a couple lines of dialogue, though they may drown in the static. 4. How can things stop being what they've always been? Pluto, no longer a planet, just a floating stone in space. The Brontosaurus, undinosaur, just a sunken stone in earth. My heart, just a skipping stone in a room full of bones. All the paleontologists scratch their heads, squint over these mysterious transformations, all the geologists, except you. 5. In a white room, scientists. I am exsanguinated and reanimated, galvanized and pressed on a microscopic slide. Pressure and dye and shooting through syringes, amoebic splatter. We have tried everything. 6. Sometimes I forget my lines and you never remember yours, always turning away from the camera, from me, and I am always one syllable between I love you and white flag. And I'm going to read 3 short poems from a series I'm working on about tarot cards. The first one's called The Fool. I've never been the kind of fool who could abandon a bad idea, flush goldfish just because I'm tired of trying to remember to keep them alive. But plenty of goldfish have died. Forgetting is another matter altogether. In any weather, whether you lose or forget to keep, you've still got still gills and a long sleep. This is The Lovers. Dear, you never write anymore, and these winter nights the only memory of touch. Once my mother told me she always fantasized about me running away to Spain and having wild affairs with bullfighters. How disappointed she must be. Ed Hirsch says love was invented by literature. Oh, to be pretty words on paper, to see each other through typeface, exist only in imagination, where you still write, and I have not yet learned fantasy, almost always better than reality. The last one's called The Moon. Sleepwalking always around Earth, absorbing the shades of human connotations. Wake up and tell us we're wrong about your faces and composition, about mystery, illusion. Tell us only the tides are mine. I had nothing to do with werewolves, or the cycles of your women, and the mentally sensitive. If you weren't so exhausted from hauling the freight of some goddess over centuries, would you answer the ululations of wolves? Would you shift your gravitational pull for the moths? Thank you. Next up is Nicole Bufano.